Hello, fellow fans and collectors. Trying out a new mic. Let me know if it sounds good, if it's doing okay, if it's carrying my voice, or boy, it would be bad to shoot this entire video and you guys not hear a single thing. Let's hope that that's not the case. Alright. We have S.H.Figuarts Obi-Wan Kenobi, Return of the Jedi figure, Japanese exclusive. In other words, you have to either get it from Japan or someone in Japan selling it or someone here that bought it from Japan. Never mind. Okay, so we're going to open this up very carefully because these do actually retain their value if you open them. That it may not be as much, but there's not that big of a difference. However, a mangled box would be bad, so we have to carefully. Let's first look at this box. Let's take a look. Excellent. I love their packaging, except for the fact that it's just so small. But if you think about it, it's compact. It's well done. Lightsaber. You've got two hands there. You've got another pair of hands here. Pair of hands here. And the extra face head. Let's get a quick look through the plastic at the face. Okay. Yeah, I think it's going to look a little better with the plastic off. Alright, on the other side you just have your seal of authenticity that it's not one of the fake ones. Although I have to admit, on eBay I have gotten fake ones, and you can see my Darth Maul bootleg video. You will see that I did indeed get one that was bootlegged and had the hologram. They're getting better and better, unfortunately, at doing it. This is a legit one, I swear. Trust me on that. And thanks again to my friend John Husby, who helped me get this. Alright, so here we go. A little piece of tape. Just a little piece of tape, but we have to be careful. We don't want to hit this side, and we don't want to hit that side. So let's get a sharp knife and see if... let's see what... Maybe if I use just the tip? No, I probably better not do that, huh? Okay, let's go with, okay. Wow, there we go. Nice, good, sharp Swedish survival knife. Yeah. No. Let's go with this. Okay, here we go. There we go. Nice and thin. Alright, folks, here we go. We're making the incision. Alright, everything's on the line here. Okay, I've made contact with the tape. And let's see. Was it that easy? It was that easy. We did it. We did it, folks. We have officially unboxed it, sort of. We began. Alright. And the rest is all gravy from here. Let me get this gigantic knife out of the way. And yes, I did that to be funny. You caught me. Alright, okay, I'm getting that knife. I just don't want to step on that. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this open. Carefully. Ooh. Come on, buddy. Come on out of the box. No. There we go. Gentle. Yeah, there we go. Come on. We're just going to open you out. We're just opening you. We want to see. Dun. Protected with plastic. Another layer. That's awesome. I love that. I love that they sealed. Excuse me while I adjust the mic. I love that they sealed. So actually there's another pair of hands. So you have what looks an awful lot like the peace sign. Like, peace out. Hey, peace. You've got a left fist, right fist. You have a right... Well, I'm wondering if this was supposed to be the right doing this too. But it's a right open hand. Here's a right more open hand. Fist. A left open hand. Up here you have what looked to me to be either force choke or lightsaber holding hands, because the hands he has on him are, again, another pair of fists. I don't know why he needs two pair of fists, but okay. I have the lightsaber in the faces, so let's get to it. And let's see if we could just get him out of the plastic real easily. Gently. Okay. Everything's okay. Alright, come on, Obi-Wan. Come on, Master Obi-Wan. I have got to get a cloak for this figure. Alright, he has a piece of plastic on him. Oh, it's around, it's protecting his saber. Oh, look, it's already hooked on the belt. I love that. Okay, let's see. Okay, and I don't think a knife will solve this situation. I think we're gonna have to go primitive. Oh no, see, primitive never works. Good thing is, there's a nice, we can begin the review with this nice hole right here. And look at that, that is proper. Everyone, please, that makes lightsaber handles, make them with that big of an attachment so I can just snap it in. We don't want a little tiny hook, a tiny 1 millimeter hook. We want something that we can actually snap in. And I'm assuming, boom, just like that. And once again, let's take a look at it. It looks exactly like Obi-Wan's, including the wide emitter at the bottom, the gold. Oh, look at that fine detailing on the grip on the handle. The belt. Let's just take a look at the basic figure itself. And yep, hand still hasn't healed. The belt is as just accurate to the movie. They did a little bit of the kind of like the worn cloth. This is the outer tunic. There's the inner tunic, shirt, inner tunic, robes, and then we do need to get a cloak for him at some point. All right, so let's take a look at the back, and there we go. So we can see the paint is dead on the head sculpt. Wow, the hair, the face. Let's get a close up on his face. Let's see what we have. Oh, look at that. That's very, very, very close to Ewan McGregor. The eyes, and it kind of has Alec Guinness's eyes. So, I mean, that's awesome. Awesome. Okay, balance test is always first. It's S.H.Figuarts. I kind of expected that to happen. It just stands naturally. All right, let's check out the arm articulation. We know it's going to be awesome because it's SH, but goes fully out. Up, I believe. Yep, it's going to have the joint to go down, up. So if you want, you can have a dance move. You can bring that one up, bring that one down. But it actually does help quite a bit with the articulation, especially something like the Darth Vader videos. If you watch the SH videos on that, when there's a new one coming out next month. I have a video on that, by the way, and a cool place to get it. Okay, so you have that. Then you have excellent range of motion, double jointed elbow, 360 on the shoulder joint, 360 on the hands, of course. The head, you get that natural, and there's no way of really telling. The neck is so smoothly in there that you can move it down, up, that far down. All right, to the right, he's looking at you. To the left, he's looking at you. So you can pretty much get any position out of that. I mean, obviously far back, this will be as far back as you can get. But we know that he has the high ground, so he just needs to look down. By the way, tomorrow I will be doing the SHF Anakin, and I will do the Archive Black Series Anakin, and I'll do a comparison of the two. How about that? So that'll be nice. Okay, so we're gonna do the 360 on that. On the legs, they always have where you can pull like a chiropractor. Yep. Just a little bit, but it does help with articulation. You'd be surprised how many times, say you want to have him on a stand with a rock or something like that. You pull that down, you have the other one out. Now on the toe, you have both a ball joint and you have a swivel. So you can pretty much, and you have a toe joint. So you can get the toe to snap up. I kind of think it would look cool. A little better if they did a good job. But he may not have needed that just because. Just take a look. I mean, it could have just been a smooth boot. But hey, what am I going to complain? Let's go ahead and bring out the other head. Now, what I'm going to do with the hands is I'm going to show them to you live in the videos. To prevent the video from going 30 minutes long or something like that, I will, in the top left, starting right around now, maybe I've already started it. It will just depend when I get into the editing part. But there should be images popping up showing him in various stances, showing him with each pair, Obi-Wan, with each pair of hands on. Now this one, for some reason, when close up, looks like he's drooling. And even when he's focused on, let me look at him in person. Actually, in person, he kind of looks like he's drooling. It looks like they missed a little bit of the area inside there, and there's just the tiniest bit of white. And on this side, there's a little bit of white. If you look on just the inner edge of the beard. Now, I don't know if that's just an error on mine. If it's not an error, if that's standard, I have no idea. Now, when I look at him from this profile, and let's go ahead and get a distance profile on it. It's not noticeable. So the difference between the two heads is going to be that one is, I guess, maybe him yelling. Yeah, this one actually has some of a furrowed brow and a little bit of dirt on the forehead, so I would assume he's been through a fight. It's kind of funny, as many times as he got kicked and knocked around, you would have thought that good old Obi-Wan would have. Now here's how you pull straight up, and you gotta like commit to it. You really gotta commit. All right, and see, they've got a solid piece in here. It's not like the knockoff one would have broken instantly just trying to do that. As I always say, I recommend not changing heads and joints too often, and the reason for that is every time you do it, you are loosening it. Even if you do it carefully, even if you get it in just right, you're still loosening it. Okay, so there he is with the other head on. Take a look. And that one definitely has more. I can see now, it's just a little bit of shine. It's showing a sweaty, stressed face. I think this would be perfect for, if you wanted to do a diorama where you've got Anakin down, after getting sliced and diced. That would be good. By the way, I forgot to mention, he does have a perfect ball joint, swivel, ab crunch. You've got it all. Let's get to his lightsaber, which, we've got to make sure that's on point. All right, here we go. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Translucent. It's interesting, if you look at my recent reviews of General Grievous and some of the other figures, where somehow the Hasbro's been including where it looks like the original white line that kind of goes through, which was just a rotoscoping actual blade that they projected the light onto. But this is beautiful. It's got that nice shine to it. Let's take a look at the helmet, or at the helmet. What dope. Had to say Vader, didn't I? There you go. There's the handle. That is beautifully done. Look at the excellent paint job. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Let's get this. There we go. That is a great paint job. And if you look, the emitter is just like the one in the movie. Now, just for the sake of it, let's quickly put in... I'm going to have to find all these hands, track them down, but let's go ahead and change out one of his hands just to show how it's done, how it works. Obviously, you just give it a little pull. Nice and easy. It's kind of like the Mafex ones. I love these Japanese figures. They're so awesome. Let's see. But I have to admit, Hasbro is doing a great job lately. But I do think that when the Clone Wars version of Obi-Wan comes out, I may use one of these heads on him. It just depends on how... It's up to you, Hasbro. Depends on how well... Now, they've been doing an awesome job. By the way, 360 in the hip. You have rotation in the hip joints and in the thigh joints, just to make sure I cover all the bases. You have full bending, 90-degree knees, all the way up. You probably don't want them to bend because it shows the joint too much, but you could always, have them like this. And it's not noticeable at all. Alright, so let's get him into a standing position. We'll just leave his lightsaber attached there for now. because as I said, I want to save your time. Time is the one thing that you can't get back. So I'm trying to save yours and maximize it. Okay. Oh, look, man, that just looks great. That is awesome. That is awesome. And with that expression on his face and the furrowed brow. Whoa! And apparently somebody did not snap it in. That was going to be a great ending. I was warming right up to the ending and saying, hey, this is a great figure. It is a great figure. I just didn't push it in, the head in far enough. Anyway, so now, just imagine him. He's looking down at the wreck of his best friend, his apprentice, realizing his failure. Although I think he was a little hard on himself. I mean, he kind of had other circumstances going on. Anyway, let's show the hands in my hand. We'll give you a close-up of each one. And of course, they even have where you can see, oh, you can't see with this. Can you see it? There you go. You can see the tendons stretching out just like they would in an actual hand. They're following the pattern of a hand. Maybe not a hand that's damaged like mine. Then this one is an open right hand as well, but it's just slightly. So this would be him using the Force, opening a door or calling his lightsaber to him. Obviously, they wanted to make him as usable as possible. So that's cool. That's very cool. And it's going to be the same for the left. The left has a lightsaber one, and then you just have your basic, I'll show you, fist. Now this fist is actually really tiny. I don't know why. It just looks really tiny. And then when you compare it, yeah, it is actually kind of small. But it actually works. It works great. He is looking good. And now let's just check this again and make sure it's not me. Now the ball joint, by the way, is down here. This actually stem goes into the chest. And then you have a separate joint. That's what allows it to have the neck. And then if you look down in here, that's where that hole is. So you go, and we're going to go straight there. We're going to try to go straight down until we hear that little snap. Okay. And there we go. All right. Okay. So we're good. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi, S.H.Figuarts. I hope you watched. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for taking up more time than I wanted to do, but I had to cover this. A little bit of a jump cut here, everybody. Anyway, I just wanted to finish this by saying thank you so much for watching. Sorry it went a little long, as I said, and thank you so much. I'm going to do pictures again, like I said, of him with each pair of hands on, and then show him in some different poses that I can find, and package him and take some pictures of him packaged and show you what that. And either I will have that running over in the upper left corner, a picture within picture, because I don't want to make the video longer than necessary, or if it's gonna get in the way of the video itself, I will have it right now. It'll be coming up next, and I will make it separate, and you'll have some music, and you'll be able to watch some images and see exactly what he looks like with all his different hands on, with everything. I hope you enjoyed it, and I wonder, did any of you also cringe when I was snapping his head in and it was making that sound? But that is the sound it's supposed to make. It works, but like I said, be careful with them and don't change them around too much, okay? It just gets the joints loose, and then they're not in mint condition anymore. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. Again, I greatly appreciate it, and either there's a slideshow coming up, most likely, or you've already seen the images in the upper left corner. So thank you again so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe if you're new here, and thank you again. Many more videos to come today, and tomorrow, and the day after, and hopefully forever. Thank you so much. Bye. And may the dark side be with you. Bye.